Well, 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 well. Of course, I got the notification. I'll wait till a couple people get in here. If any people get in here. I know the same losers are always lurking in the background. You know, I didn't miss YouTube one bit while I was gone. I still don't miss it. I don't give a crap about YouTube. It's just become the bane to anyone's existence. Because there are those miserable lowlifes that have nothing to do with life. Anybody comes in, let me know you're here. As I cook my breakfast. No one in yet. I guess it's just the burger douche started sharing my videos again, because that's what the little weasel does. That's all burger douche does, is be a little weasel. Look at me. He can't even edit with any creativity. I'm just going to put on there and I'm going to darken the screen and I'm going to slow the voice down or I'm going to speed the voice up. Where's all the loudmouths that commented on my speeding ticket video? Where are all they at? Where are they at? Are they not in here? No one in here? You didn't get no speeding ticket. I checked Catawba County, North Carolina, and there wasn't nobody by your name. I guess the world that we live in, that people are lie so much and are so dishonest that they think that, and the Bible does say this, that people will blame, that they will say that good is evil and evil is good. They will blame someone for lying. I mean, it's just like what Democrats do to Republicans. Whatever the crime the Democrats are doing, they blame it on the Republicans and vice versa. But you get in here, let me know, comment, let me see where you at. I'm trying to cook. And if you're not cooking in cast iron, you ain't cooking. Cast iron. Anybody in here yet? Let me see here. Where you at? Nobody's in yet? You mean people maybe actually have jobs? Here we go. There's somebody showed up. I'm watching that. Cleaning with a speed radar. Yeah. So, if you watched my video about the speeding ticket, you can tell that the peanut gallery has shown up. I saw that the douchebag burger boy shared my video again. He can't create his own content because he hides in his mommy's basement. So he does is he takes targeted individuals' contents and then makes it his own so he can monetize, because he's just not creative. Like I always say, if you can't create, imitate. So the peanut gallery, if you want to go to that video and see all the comments, I didn't even know there were comments on there until just a minute ago when I turned my phone on for the first time. The peanut gallery says, one guy says, I called Catawba County court system and you're lying. You don't have court in Catawba County today. I checked it. Burger Boy, it isn't the point of Burger Boy not understanding TIs. He was bullied as a child, and his dad has probably never been in his life. So he's going to go to the people that he finds to be victimized the most. And that's the ones I'm going to pick on, because I'm a victim myself, because I'm such a low testosterone moron that I'm going to go pick on people that are actually worthy people that don't deserve to be picked on. Burger Boy's a douchebag. And cowardly is all else. Let me see this. He likes weird videos of secondhand moss being so. Yeah, he's just a. He's not even a good troll. You know what I mean? I mean, he got mad when I blocked him from my videos. Come on, targeted citizen, please don't block me. I'm a targeted citizen too. I'm targeted too, and I'm just trying to help you. So here's my bitch today, and of course you know me, I'm running on emotion. There's like 4 or 5, maybe even 6 comments on my last video. These people think that I made up getting pulled over by law enforcement. What? What? I made it. Where's the video at? Well, unfortunately for me, The handheld video that I had, I deleted because my phone got filled up, because when you're a targeted individual, what happens to your phones? They fill up, no data left, the phone gets hacked, whacked, and jacked. So, if no one's understood before, you've seen my channels for long enough to know, when I say I went and sued for body camera footage, what does that mean? What does that mean? What that means is, in the state of North Carolina, Governor Pat McCrory made it against the law for a citizen to walk into a police department or a courthouse and just get body camera footage. In the state of North Carolina, which is one of the very few only states, you have to sue the law enforcement agency that has that body cam recording. So the big channels like James Freedman, Lackluster, they're all like, in North Carolina, you can't get it. Now, I like those guys. They do great work. You can't get it in North Carolina. Well, I told them, guys, I got the form. I do it. I've done it 7 or 8 times. I mean, how did you think how did I get the body camera footage from the motorcycle shop? And remember, the motorcycle shop? Remember when I said a guy stole both my Harley Davidsons? Remember when I said that? And everybody said, you don't own any Harley Davidsons. Nobody stole your bikes because you don't have any bikes. And then I showed the body camera footage of me being at the shop to pick up what's left of my Harleys. Is that weird? Isn't that weird? How every time they say I'm lying, then I prove them correct. Here, let's go to MTV. You still crying about a ticket. You crazy fool, man up and pay ticket. What's up, Mossy man? You see, this is what the sheep don't get. As long as you keep paying that ticket, law enforcement's going to drive around and give it to you, whether you broke the law or not. What happened right now, if every person that got a speeding ticket today took the day off work, showed up in court, and fought it? What would happen? And I don't mean fight it by paying a lawyer to go up in there, but go in there and say, you know what? I shouldn't be penalized because I went a couple miles up. And by the way, I'm not saying that I was speeding because I wasn't speeding, but should we be penalized because we go 2, 3, 4, 5 miles an hour over the speed limit, and then the law enforcement officer pulls out in front of all the traffic, does a U-turn, turns lights on, speeds fast as he can, gets up on your bumper that close, and endangers the entire public to write us a ticket for everything that he just did and more? Is that odd? So if every person in America would say, you know what, I'm tired of being extorted by law enforcement, I'm done, then it would stop. But nobody wants to fight. Nobody wants to stand up for their rights and say, you know what, I'm tired of being extorted. So, of course, the troll said, well, you didn't have motorcycles. I proved I had motorcycles. Nobody stole the law. Nobody stole your motorcycles. Then I proved they were stolen. You can't get body camera footage. You didn't do that. Then I showed the body camera footage. You didn't go to court to get it. Then I showed me going to court to get it. And just like today, when I said yesterday, I went to the courthouse to get it. Here's a file. Where's the ticket? You didn't get a ticket. You didn't do nothing. You're lying. You're not telling the truth. Blah, 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 blah. Petition for release of body camera footage. What does that say? Petition for release of custodial body camera footage. As I always say, oh, you didn't have court today. I searched all the court records and you didn't have none. Here's the same douchebag, MDP. You broke the law. Stop speeding. How do you know I broke the law? How do I know I broke the law? Let me read you something here. That what people don't understand about cops. That they lie. I got the report. See, I can't show it up close because everybody, well, I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna call them and I'm gonna, because these trolls, they're evil. They have nothing to do all day long but try to make somebody else's life miserable. That they assume is a threat to their existence. Because when people see a man like me, the little weasels are like, oh my God, he's a man. I have to do something to try to tear him down. I have to try to hurt him. I have to make him look like he's dishonest. I have to make him look like a liar. Is that weird? What's up? God bless you, man. So, in the officer's comments, hell, you got a ticket, fool. Duh. Hold on a minute. Let me do this. Boo, 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 boo. Time out for you. Time out for you. No more for you. Let's see here. Okay. Now, let's get back to this. The officer and some other moron said, you get 15 miles over speed limit, that's not reckless driving. You got to go over 15 miles over speed limit. It's in North Carolina, it's the equivalent to reckless driving is 15 miles over speed limit, which you can get your license removed for being 15 miles over the speed limit. And here's why everyone that gets a speeding ticket, you need to ask questions when you're being pulled over. Ask law enforcement, how did you get my speed? Now this pig wouldn't answer me, wouldn't tell me. But then I didn't get the ticket, I got the ticket with his comments. And the comments will tell you everything you need to know. Blue Ranger, US 321, NB, NR, SR 1108. My daughter, I can't talk to her right now. Now, it says, I was stationary on the shoulder, same side of the road. I estimated and clocked driver. I estimated and clocked. Stop now. I estimated and clocked same front and stationary. So in other words, he's saying he was sitting on the side of the road, the same side of the road I was on, and he estimated and clocked my speed at 70 miles an hour. What? You did what? You estimated and clocked my speed. I don't even know what that means. If you clocked it, why do you need to estimate it? And if you estimated it, that must mean you wasn't sure, so you had to clock it? Now, if you clocked it, did you have a clock in your hand and you timed the speed? Or you just said, oh my gosh, he's speeding, and conveniently, I'm going to say it's 15 miles over the speed limit, and then when he gets to court, he'll have to plead guilty. We'll let the DA bargain it down, but we're still going to stick him with the points. Did you hear what I said? If you clocked it, why'd you have to estimate it? And if you estimated it, why'd you have to clock it? Why didn't you just get him on radar or LiDAR and prove that he did it? You getting it yet? Are you understanding it yet? Driver had no reason for speed. Well, that was a lie, because I did not admit my speed, but I gave him the reason why I may have been distracted while driving. That would be a reason for speed that I'm alleged to have sped. Driver was very rude. Well, the problem with this report, what he wrote in it is I was polite and I was courteous the entire traffic stop. Up until the time he handed me the ticket, I'm not required to be courteous to people that are robbing me. I'm not required to be polite and nice to troopers who are robbing me, who is endangering the life of me and my children in the vehicle, who's on my bumper going that close to my bumper, whoa, back and forth as close as he could be. I'm not required to be polite, but I was. I was polite. Driver was very rude. Driver stated he wished I was dead. Also got out of vehicle after traffic stop, cussing me with middle finger, begging me to get back out of car. And on the last line it says, and this tells you the power that a trooper assumes he has, don't reduce or dismiss. Here, I'll show it to you. Because they ain't going to believe that happened either, right? These trolls are the worst on the planet. Because I don't get it. I don't get it. I guess because they lie so much about everything that they have no choice but to keep being stupid. Keep being ignorant. Okay, no, close. So, they're that stupid. They're that stupid. On the last line it says what? It says, don't reduce or dismiss. You see it? So a trooper for the North Carolina Highway Patrol has the power to tell a DA what to do or not to do. That tells you right there how corrupt the system is. That tells you the corruption that's going on in our government. When a trooper can do whatever he wants, and then you just have to stick with it. Let's see here. Let's go back. You can't trust cops. I bet 4 out of 10 cops are Satanists. True. Bogut, ticket infraction, info, brother. Absolutely. You get it. I think Nerve would pay that for you. He's a nice fella. Yeah, I feel so sorry for him. I mean, he is truly a sad person. Truly disgusting. But there you go. Oh, you didn't get a ticket. You didn't do it. There's the ticket again. Why would I mean, seriously, guys, I understand that there is an epidemic of dishonest people. But the best thing you better do in this world today is, if you're going to be dishonest, the best way to prove you're dishonest is to accuse somebody like me of being dishonest. All the years I've been on YouTube. Mossy Man, you've been with me for a long time. Love to meet you sometime, but you've been with me for a long time. Have you heard a lie ever come from my mouth? Ever? Have I told one lie, Mossy Man? Not one lie have I told about anything. Why would I lie? And especially, guys, if I've been absent for YouTube this long and thoroughly enjoyed being gone, thoroughly enjoyed being off YouTube, not to have to deal with the stress and drama. I mean, literally, that dude said, the dude on the video said, on my comment said, "You lied about it all. You don't have court in Catawba County." Think about that. This person gets on the phone, he Googles Catawba County, North Carolina courthouse. He Googles it, finds the phone number, or goes online and checks the docket to see if I'm in court. Is that me being, am I being crazy, or is that insane for a person out there in the interwebs to think that I'm going to use my right to go investigate if this guy lied or not? What? Am I in backwards world? And for these same people to always, the only thing they got was, "Won't you get a job? Won't you do this and won't you do that?" Well, what are you doing with your time if you got the time to call and find out if I've got a court date or not? And you could tell the attention deficit disorder with these people. They missed the whole part where I said it wasn't in Catawba County. They missed the whole part where I said what county it was in. They missed the whole part where I said I got the case continued. Because, see, these are the same people that call the police department here, the same people that call the city administrators. They'll call and report me for all this crap they want to report me for, just to cause me undue harm. For what? What could I have possibly done for these people except let them see how weak of a human they are, or how lacking of a human they are? I mean, if people really knew the truth about YouTube, they wouldn't even want to go on it because of the fact the way people act. And here's the thing. I went into that courthouse day before yesterday without a camera because New County, that county hadn't done anything to me besides the crooked trooper who's a liar, and I'm going to prove he's a liar in court. I'm going to prove it. But I'm going to a new county, and the worst thing you can do in a new county is walk in there with a camera and look like you're trying to bring some kind of controversy on. But by God, here I walk up into one, and I catch crap. And the only thing I had to go on as far as if this county was going to be decent or not was the first. There's been like 2 First Amendment audits that were done in Caldwell County up there at the courthouse. So all those went smoothly. There was no problem. They didn't get. I mean, somebody called the police department, but it wasn't anything major. But, I encourage you to go look at the lies that are told on my videos. It's ridiculous. Let's see. Let me get back to you, Moss Man. Sellouts, brother, and easily to serve to be nefarious to innocent and good, decent people. Yeah. It's like I am so miserable with myself that I'm going to try to make everyone miserable around me. And if the people aren't, and here's the deal, more than likely there's nobody around these miserable people because they're so miserable, so they get online to try to find more victims to make miserable. Who is sick and tired of Nerve Turd Gorilla? Who's sick and tired of being listed on Turd Gorilla's tagged list? He's got, I don't even know how many, he's got like 100 names of people that are targeted, and yet that's a contradiction in itself. all these people are crazy. They're saying the same exact things are happening to them. They're saying the government's doing, but I don't believe them. I think they're nuts, and I'm going to list all these same people's names together on my page so I can convince them that I know more about their life than they do. So he's got a comprehensive list of people that claim to be targeted individuals, and nothing in his mind says, maybe there's something to this. That never clicked in? Are you serious? Is he that aloof? Oh, no, that makes sense to me. All these people are just looking for attention. Why? Because I don't go to targeted individuals pages, guys. I don't go to other targeted individual pages because, listen, if you're in it, it affects your life more. It's best to just stay in your own lane. And I appreciate everybody that's watching and views my channel. I do appreciate you, and I appreciate your comments. Whether I disagree with them or not, I do appreciate you interacting, as long as you're not being a rude jerk-off. But Nerve Gorilla had some girl on a while back, and she was barely even targeted. What's up, Coral Ash? She was barely even targeted. And she comes on Nerve Gorilla. I'm so happy I found your channel, Nerve Gorilla, because you made me realize a lot of things that it was just all in my imagination. What? It's all your imagination that you were being targeted? You let some internet troll, and guys, I'm not the one that gets on here and accuses everybody of being a perp. You know I don't do that. I just don't do that. But as much time as he has on his hands, and he's got that time to literally make it his life goal to tell me my eyes are lying to me, tell me that my ears are lying to me, he doesn't know the basics about law enforcement. So there's no way you could be in America today and say the FBI is an upstanding agency to be proud of. You can't do that. So if you can't do that, then why is he so blind to the corruption going on with the FBI? Just like what I told him, did you know that social media, he calls them websites. Websites. Facebook's a website. YouTube's a website. That's what he calls them. That's the specific name for what they are. He says that they are not censoring us. And yet, there were hearings in Congress with two journalists who were turned over the Twitter files. The Twitter files. Elon Musk hands the files over to Matt Taibbi and another journalist, and both of these guys are left-wing liberals. They voted for Joe Biden. And they're testifying, yes, the government is censoring people on YouTube. The government is hand in fist, just like this right here, with YouTube, with Facebook, with Twitter. Government is working with these websites to silence people's speech. What? That doesn't make sense. But he still doesn't believe it? The government isn't censoring you. And just like the video he made up, when I did the video about the Can-Am Missing Project, Dave Politis. Oh, I hate cold eggs, but I'm doing it all for you. I've got cold eggs for you guys. So he doesn't know how to say the word Can-Am. He's like, C-Nam. I don't even know how this Dave Politis guy is. I said that the government is putting on an excessive amount of commercials on his channel because people that have to deal with a bunch of commercials, usually I, personally, if a commercial is popping up every 10 seconds, I'll just click off of it. The government uses that to get you off so you don't listen to it. And he said, look at this CNAM guy. There is no commercials on this video at all. There's not even a commercial here. And then after he gets through saying that, then he says, all you got to do to get the commercials taken off is this. And then he shows himself on the computer going to this back screen and this back screen and this back screen to get the commercials removed, while at the same time saying, look, there are no commercials on his video. They're not trying to censor him. Am I just a genius that I figured out that he removed commercials and then tells me there's no commercials on there? If that's my shortcoming, please tell me how incorrect I am. Please. Because that's crazy to me. My comments get removed irregularly when I put up a comment, sometimes in live chat. You're exactly right. That's why it does no good for me to even try. It's just insanity. It's insanity. But here we are with these people like Nerve Gorilla. Look at all the people that claim to be targeted. Oh, there's that many mentally ill people in the world? Really? It just, I don't know, guys. I don't miss YouTube. I don't miss it at all. I mean, who wants to wake up every day, look at comments of people attacking you? And as soon as I saw it, I was like, wait a second. And then I realized that Burger Boy shared my video. And I mean, all he does is drive views to my site. I mean, that's it. I mean, but I ain't getting paid. But yeah, he's an agent. I mean, it's no big deal. I mean, and there are people out there, like I said, they're stupid. They don't know. They don't know what's going on. A lot of them do know what's going on. But they do it just for the fun. I'm a little weasel. So I feel small today because I have to sit down to pee. So because I'm a man and I sit down to pee, I'm going to go attack other people that I see as weak. Ad blocker. Okay. Yes. Ad blocker. But as a content creator, the government will put commercials on your videos. They will do that to stop people from viewing your videos because of the inconvenience. He's a beta. Absolutely. I ran out of Chelsea, so I had to put grape jelly on my eggs. My eggs are cold now, but I did it all for you guys. Oh, you may have voted for Biden. Bless your heart. You're in more danger than you think you are. Anyway, I love you guys. Mossy Man, thank you. Thank you. I may come back on, show you guys a little bit what's going on. But does anybody in the chat believe that I have a court date? Anybody believe it? Anybody believe that I was lying about having a court date or trying to get the information? I am a Southern cook. Anyway, God bless you all. I love you. Have a good day. Aren't you targeting us with these videos? You don't have to watch. Bye. Do, 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 do.